I had to feed my birds. I forgot to feed the birds before, and I went out there and they were all looking at me. They were like, "There's no food here, ma'am. Ma'am, you usually put bird seed down by now." And they were like, what the fuck's going on? And I was like, "But the people, they're waiting." And they were like, "No, no, no, put our food down." And so I did that real quick. But now I gotta do one other thing. Now I don't even remember what I was going to do. What was I going to do? I was going to get something. Oh, I don't know. This is what I was going to get. This is so hot. Now where did I put this? I don't know where I put mine. Lordy, lordy. Hope everyone is having a great Thursday. One sec. Let me get my stuff turned on. One second, guys. Hope everyone is having a good Thursday, though. Sorry, it's taking me a second. Yo, these headphones, though, that Mike got, I keep stealing them every day while he's at work. Oh, what up? These shocks, they don't go in your ear. They just sit on the outside of your ears. Ugh, game changer. They're pretty sweet. They just sit. Yeah, the bone conduction ones, yeah, look. See, they just sit. You just turn them on. Wait, it's power button. They're so good. And like, they're super loud. And I can still hear the TTS. So it's kind of cool. And also I think it's good like for safety for people running and stuff. You can hear shit. You know what I mean? It works for Mike because he can't hear really well in his ears, but he wears these and he can hear. Oh, baby names, how fun. I feel like I'd be stressed doing that. I'm making Jerry and Mikey copy tokens, and I asked them for a selfie for it. And I'm gonna paint the background.
At least.
And one's gonna say Jerry's copy and one's gonna say Mikey's copy. That was my idea for them.
Yesterday? Dope that those headphones help him hear, that's awesome. Also hell yeah on these tokens. At Hoffman 40211 I'm just straight chilling.
It's so I can listen to the book, Hoffman.
Yes. Gonna paint some more and audiobook in a little bit myself.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, Lauren, I didn't even end up painting more. I ended up cleaning and stuff. Like I got his whole corner done and stuff. But I am now. I need that garbage can closer, I think. But it's so far. I need a little garbage can, a little one. I just want a little tiny one. You get 2. Copy tokens, which I know I have. Yeah, but where did I put all my tokens? Brain's not working. I need to make some caffeine. Let me think. Okay, these are tokens and lands. Hang on. I thought literally, I feel like anytime I look at a token, it's got a copy on it. Now I'm actually looking for copies. Can't find a single copy token.
I'm almost such a sun sorting for now. And then I will have to get changed before I have to go work for like an hour.
Oh hey, that's a rare.
Asterisk some with some.
Let's see. I'm going to
Asterisk asterisk done.
Guys, I'm telling you, this is hilarious. Oh my goodness. Gracious, great balls of fire. Let's see. Hey. There's a food and a treasure one, though. You know, it's good I'm doing this right now. I know you can't see me, guys, but I'm just going through tokens real quick. I'm getting like a stack of tokens together. Oh, there's one copy. No. Oh, I thought I heard puke coming. I gave him canned food so he would be kind of calm. He likes his little corner though that he's got now. So he's a happy guy about that. He is a happy guy about that. Oh, there's a copy, but I don't want to paint over that copy token. Hang on, let's see. And I think, so I didn't paint any more on my figurine yet because I did not want to, what do you call it? Like, I wanted to be for sure on my colors, if that makes sense, before I made a commitment on them. You know? Let's see.
Always good to plan that out.
I forgot. I need to go put my what you call it back on. I forgot to put our doorbell back outside. I think I just heard somebody knock, but we get a lot of solicitors. And I get anxiety when people knock on the door. Anybody else? Anybody else?
If you have specific colors in mind, I can help with the base. Darker colors so shadows pop. Up to you though, no pressure.
I hate solicitors. They give me anxiety. So much anxiety from it. Hang on, guys, I'm coming. Let me just finish this real quick. I don't want to paint over. Oh, there's a good. That's a Ninja Turtles copy there. How do I not have a single, just regular copy token? Also, those paint markers are the way to go. They work super well. Okay, let me go see if I can get this doorbell to work real quick, y'all, and I'll be right back. Hang on 1 second. Because I want to make sure I have our doorbell camera up. Let me see. Nobody was there, but let me put new batteries in this sucker. Let's see. Does anybody have a Blink doorbell camera? This is the only camera we have. Hang on. They actually, did y'all know they have websites where people can like mock up? I did a deep dive last night, y'all. They have websites where they can mock up, where you can mock up like colors on figurines and stuff to like test out colors and stuff. They have like, it's like a sim builder or something. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's like it's pretty neat. But I did a lot of research. I'll show y'all. I saved other people painting the same figurine to see. It's pretty cool. I went and looked up some inspo. Oh shit. But I want to work on these tokens too, and I want to do a little bit of drawing while Lauren's here.
Oh, nice.
Damn. Yeah. I went and looked on Reddit and stuff. Surprisingly, I looked up like the, what do you call it? Because it's like okay, so I guess there's different companies that make. Which, by the way, Hoffman, I might start picking up Warhammer figures to practice, because they have a lot bigger selection of Warhammer figures at Gamers Paradise than anything. Do you paint those sometimes? Do you paint Warhammer ones sometimes, or only Magic ones? Or what do you just pick random ones?
So I did that, but warning, Warhammer minis are pricey.
Yeah, but if I can get them on sale, if I pick from their clearance pile. Yeah, because I know new sets, when the new sets come out, they're crazy.
My preference is customs off Etsy.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here? With the throw up duck? How's your work day going? Where's your alias? Is your alias with us today, or is it just... Hoffman, if you didn't know, Death has an alias on YouTube. It's like Jekyll and Hyde, good cop, bad cop. It's my favorite thing. It's our favorite new bit that we do. And then he pretends he doesn't know anything about the channel on YouTube. And I'm like, oh, is that the case? And then sometimes he has conversations with himself, and I'll just sit there and watch. And it's my favorite thing. It's so funny. Okay, I forgot how do I log into Blink. Guys, if you were me, oh, right here. Ouch. Warhammer figures. What else is there besides Warhammer? Hey, what else is there besides Warhammer figures? Oh, customs off Etsy.
Oh,
Can you
I
send
also
me?
paint a lot of figures from board games. That's my main project right now.
Can you send me the link to the person you use on Etsy?
Yep.
So they sculpt them themselves? Or do they have molds and they like... I have some stuff that I want to try to do today. Has anybody...
Sending now, they're fantastic.
Has anybody fucked with UV resin before?
They sculpt and print.
They sculpt and print. That's awesome. That's epic.
Fire has 100%.
What did I say? Oh, I totally forgot what just came out of my mouth and you said fire has one. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Because so what are these figurines made out of, Hoffman? What are these made out of? The resin thing, that's what we were talking about. What are these? Like, what material is this, y'all? Plastic? Is it just considered a type of plastic? Silicone? I don't know. I guess they have some nicer ones that would be different materials, right?
Usually plastic.
Okay. Ow.
Old ones were metal, but avoid those.
You know what's crazy is, I will say one benefit, Hoffman will get this more than anything. One benefit, I just, we have sometimes
they have trouble with paint chipping.
Yeah, see, that's what I was wondering. But I wonder if anybody ever does wood sculpting and stuff. That'd be insane. But so we have random solicitors and sketchy solicitors that sometimes come in our neighborhood. And just now I had somebody knocking on my door and I was freaking out and I go, oh, I'm on stream. And it gave me an added feeling of y'all were here with me, and it gave me a woo-saw feeling. I know you're not logistically here with me, but it made me feel safer being on stream. That's crazy how that, y'all gave me a little bit of in case there was a stranger at the door, I had y'all here with me to, it was just a nice little added comfort that I haven't experienced before, y'all.
Woosah dudettes. LOL team comfort blanket.
What was that? What did you just say to me? Dudettes. Oh, and I came up with, I'm going to show y'all what I'm doing for Death's token too. Death is getting a special token too. Oh shit, that's bright in my face. Because I asked last night what token. There they went. Hey, I need you to turn on. I don't remember my login for this thing. But look at Q's corner. Look, I'm gonna show you.
I'll not look, LOL.
Don't worry, I'll tell you when I'm working on it. I'm not gonna show it on screen. Don't worry. Look, that's his new improved corner. So he's got, look at all this room for activities. And you know what? After I cleaned up this whole corner, do you know where he decided to lay? Right here on the floor by my feet. I said, you know what? I can win here. Who can win? Not me. Surely not I. And Hoffman, I will need your help with the wings in a little bit, by the way. Lauren, it was the Unfinity Lands, correct? because that's what I have written down, but I want to double check and make sure, because I started going through my lands last night and pulling out Unfinity lands. But I couldn't remember if it was Unfinity or if I wrote down the wrong one or if it was Unstable or something. I don't think I have any Unstable though, but I know I have Unfinity. Because Hoffman, we're getting together, I'm putting together a package to send to Lauren from our Discord to Germany. And guess what her request was? Cheez-Its. She was like, can you send me some Cheez-Its? Because she's gonna have her first baby.
And the Galaxy foils, if you have any of those.
Yes. Oh, that's right. The Galaxy foils. You don't care what cards they are, right? Do you care what? Because she's, and so we're sending her a Discord present. And so from all of us, and it's literally, and she was like, Cheez-Its. And I was like, that's the most simple request, because she lives in Germany now, but you're from California, right, Lauren? And so like, she does have an American taste buds sometimes. And so, and I'm sending her some stuff to do with her, to use for her art. Like some different, like.
No blue, but I think I will have to build a blue deck soon. I play all the colors.
First of all,
yes,
the
California.
tone you took when you said,
So
I think I'll have to build a blue deck soon. First of all, the tone that Susan took when you said, I think I'll have to build a blue deck soon. No, we're not. You act excited that you're going to build a blue deck. You act You better act excited. Okay?
I just bought an altar and it's an island smiling face with open mouth and
I'm proud of you. Look at you. Look at you. Come to the dark side. You get on over here. You get on over here. Take my hand. It's fun over here. It's fun over here. We like to control things. Here, come take my hand. Come on, we control the world. Come on, take my hand. Come on. Come on. No one else will admit it, but Blue controls the world. Come on. Come on.
Shelby's saying this cause she's stoked to build Balin and Ygritte face with tears of joy.
Absolutely not.
Check it out.
Ooh, okay, I will.
Reminds me of Hawaii.
Oh, Hoffman, we made a new artist friend who joined our Discord, the one that posted the dragons and stuff. And Lauren and him single-handedly taught me the other day. They walked me through sketching, how to get better at sketching, so I wouldn't have to erase as much. And they taught me how to use a pencil. Like, literally, Hoffman, I got off stream and I cried after that, telling Mike the story, because I was like, it's taken me so long to just like learn simple things, like, but they sat there and watched me do it and explained to me through a fucking TTS voice and taught me better than anybody else could have taught me. That is true. Well, Pew Blue, it's kind of like a Dr. Seuss thing, you know, if that does it make sense? Does that make any sense? This is why you go through your lands. Why is there rares in here? This is just my land box. This isn't even a booster box. It's just my land box. There's rares in it. Help. Somebody send help. Someone send, let's just go 100% Final Fantasy X. Let's just, listen, yeah, let's just go 100% Final Fantasy X. If y'all, let's just.
I prefer Doctor Who, but that's my doctor preference.
Let's just. Oh. That rhymes too, though. Listen, hear me out. Let me just go. We'll just go attempt a couple. I feel at this point, 200 lightning strikes would be easier than going through these cards. I fear that 200 lightning strikes would be more attainable than fighting another copper dragon in my collection. Blech. I'm sorry I'm so dramatic, but listen. Angry.
I mean, I'd be down to help organize.
It's like, what are we doing here? Right. Can y'all all hear me out? Y'all just, we'll just have a family reunion. Everyone comes down here. Y'all do help me organize. What are y'all talking about? Y'all help me. Literally, me talking to y'all right now. Literally. Okay, so I want y'all to know that, like, as much as I love streaming, pressing go live is still an anxious thing for me. Because I'm like, do I have it in me? The second that one of y'all says hello to me, instantly melts away.
To try to 100% that one instead of playing another.
No, first of all, I just need to go back to my comfort zone. Also, guys, I woke up at 5 a.m. and watched Bustard play Fortnite, and now I want to play Fortnite. Now I'd like to play some Fortnite. They have cars, they have races, you can have pets. So, hear me out. But y'all haven't seen me play, like, match games like that, and I'm an angry person. I'm an angry person. Nice, Timothy. I'm an angry person, guys. That's why I didn't touch a shooter since Modern Warfare 2. You want to talk about angry? Watch me in my Smite days. Whoo, the anger. Oh, Mike had to tell me to come and take breaks sometimes. He's like, you gotta calm down. Somebody's gonna think you're beating me or killing me or something. I don't know.
Shelby's gonna carry me, my hero.
No, I'm not. He was so good today. And he had a rainy day set up too. He had a rainy day ASMR. So I hung out. Yeah, Infinity. Oh, anyways, that's what I was saying. Lauren, Galaxy Foils, you don't care what card it is, correct? Because I have a ton of Galaxy Foils that are like random commons and uncommons, but they have the Galaxy foiling on the outside. Not at all. It was way cooler. Anything y'all do is cooler than me. Like, it doesn't matter, because didn't you look up that foiling treatment and you can use that, you can use those cards for altars?
Yeah, that's cool. If they're super random, I can use them for foils. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so I really want to play some Fortnite, but guys, I need y'all to know that it is literally like the Hulk. Okay, I'm gonna become you don't take it. You cannot. You have to listen. Smite. You can. It's gonna be kind of like the Chocobo races, but times 1,000. You cannot take what I say. You have to take everything when I say with a grain of salt if you try to talk to me. That's why today Bustard was like, "Sorry, I'm not gonna talk." And I go, "You never apologize for never feel obligated to respond in the middle of a kill or in the middle of a stressful situation, because literally I am a different human. If you try to talk to me when I am in the middle of a rage from losing a match, I cannot be responsible for what comes out of my mouth or how snappy I am. So that's why I've not yet touched one of those games on stream yet, because I am you saw a hint of it whenever I was trying to get 0 on Chocobos. Like, you saw a hint of it, but like, I am telling you right now, the rage that I will find, like, when I get comfortable in a game and I get to where I can find a rhythm of it, we'll go through so many matches that I'm just gonna be like, phew, phew, phew. Like, it's like, I don't understand. It's like I can already feel my blood racing from the adrenaline. Also, I want to try Rocket League. Anybody played Rocket League? I like soccer, and I like cars, so I feel like I would like that.
Busted does. Game so hard, lol. My husband has like 10k hours in that.
The game is so hard. I've heard Rocket League's frustrating. But you know what game I used to play? We looked it up. It's a PlayStation 2 game where I forgot what the name of it was, it's like Twisted Metal, but in the future. We figured out the name of it, but I forgot the name of it already. But I used to fucking love that game. It was like Twisted Metal, but with spaceships. That's how I imagine Rocket League. But with soccer. Ah, no. No, Shelby. Sorry, I just realized you can't see me. I'm being a goblin on the ground.
By the way, Shelby, I'm making rice to eat with the tinned fish I got. Rocket
Oh!
League is fun, I play it on occasion.
F-Zero, that's what it was. F-Zero. 10K hours, Lauren? Holy shit. In Rocket League or in... Lauren, what about these types of foils? What about like, what about surge foil? Surge foil is something that's on top of the art. Is that what you said
I'm
before?
surprised I got that, haha.
F-Zero, that's
Rocket
it.
League.
Do you know why? Because I don't know if anybody remembers. Do y'all remember when PlayStation Home had the data leak? And you were able to pick like 2 or 3 free games. I picked Infamous and that. You want me to send you some surge foils? I have some surge foils that I can send you.
Foils.
Do you want me to send you some different types of foiling treatments and... But I have some surge foils I can send you. So experiment with too. Y'all, she's gonna need... Oh, look, there's some infinity lamps.
Yes.
But with the infinity lamps, Lauren, do you care if those are foil or not? Because I'll send you non-foil ones too. You just like the art of the infinity lands, right?
I was exaggerating. He has 3.2k hours upside down face.
I mean, that's a lot of fucking... that's still a lot. Tell him that's... Once you go over 1K hours, it's like SPF 50. That's a lot of hours.
It's crazy.
Did anybody get that reference? Like, once you go
Hopping
over a
for
certain
now to
SPF.
game, but Shelby text me if / when you get to the wings.
Okay, sounds good. I'm getting all the token material now, but I'm gonna just keep doing those in layers and keep doing it in layers. I will.
Sounds good. Later, fam.
A scorpion dragon token. What the fuck does that?
That's
That's
any
from
foils is nice.
OTJ. Do you want any Pokemon card foils to experiment with? From the chandelier. Sorry. I just felt like hitting that note for y'all. I know y'all didn't want it, but I gave it.
I guess.
I mean, I'm just gonna send you some stuff to experiment with. How does that sound? So much art project material, just different types. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. Y'all think I'm making this up when this happens. This is a box of lands and tokens that I'm going through. Fuck off! Why is this in here between an art card and a land? Like, why is it always these? Ugh! I'm angry at me.
Hello, Mahar, LOL.
I'm like, you can't make it up. This is a box of tokens and lands I'm going through. And this motherfucker was just sitting in there. No! Let me double sleeve it and put it in a fucking top loader. Let me send this to Hoffman.
Hey.
Look what I just found. I'm going through a box of lands and tokens to do stuff for you, to do stuff for everybody. Look what I just found. In between an art card and a... Why does this suck at focusing?
Oh, that is dope.
Okay, I'm just doing auto focus area. Hold on. This is wild though. Like, why is this happening? I mean, I'm glad I'm getting organized. Thanks for sitting here while I get organized, guys. This is insanity. I'm just angry at Shelby. It's just stupid. Let me get a top loader and a sleeve. I mean, there's literally, it's just been sitting in this land and token bulk box going, hey, I'd like to be played. Hey, I could be really useful in somebody's deck. My name's Baha. God damn it. Help. At least it wasn't a big card, you know? At least it wasn't a card that...
to building my Maha deck.
At least it wasn't a... Listen, hey, at least it wasn't like, you know, a card that people use or is considered a good card, you know? Sorry, I had to cool off. I was pissed at myself. It's just silly behavior on my part, you know? It's just silly behavior on my part. You know, and I was going to argue with Lauren earlier when she was like, an unorganized queen. And then things like this happen. And then I have no defense. I have no defense because it happens live and I have no way to say, that wasn't me. Couldn't have been me.
Did not know it was a Maha until you said it.
Yeah, well, fun fact. Fun fact, look at what it was. Why does this not want to focus? I gotta figure out this autofocus thing. Nobody said it was easy. Yeah, that's why I'm so angry at myself, Death, because... There we go. Because of this. Not just because of that, because of this. This is why I'm angry at 2024 Shelby. behavior like this. This is indefensible behavior. Especially when you're an unemployed human. This is indefensible behavior. That's what I think about it. That's what I think about it. Me doing that.
Followed your channel the other night but found you from a TikTok of you giving your thoughts after finishing FFX, which I love, and then also realized you do MTG as well. Big fan of both. You rock.
Well, now that you've reopened the wound, you know, that we just finished talking about it again. Just kidding. Yeah, no, hey, fun fact, well, welcome. Glad that you found me. Second of all, like your NASA thing. Third of all, look what I'm going through, and I want to paint. I'm painting tokens for my friends that bought singles from me. And fun fact, I hate myself because as I'm going through, I have a big box of lands, tokens, and art cards. This was between an art card and a full art land in a token and land box. I'm a little, wait, you think that's as angry as you can get? It is not. Also, I have a cabinet in my living room I've been going through. Found some pre-releases, thought it just had like old bulk in it and stuff. Sure didn't. Sure didn't. Pre-release boxes had cards in them still.
Also, why hate on your past self for hiding presents?
Oh, I love that. My past self knew I needed this dopamine. I'm taking a picture of that so I remember it. I'm so excited you're here, the unknown spy. Welcome to the shit show. Sorry, I don't know if you like cursing. Sorry, welcome to the poop show. Poop, 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 poop. Yeah, so Final Fantasy X. I just told them, I said, I would rather, can we just go back and I'll just do 100 lightning strikes? I'd rather do that than do what I'm doing right now, which was finding things that I hid from myself. But man, was that an emotion. Oh. You want to know the part that fucked me up? Let me tell you the part that fucked me up was when, let me tell you the part that fucked me up. When we're on Uncle A, which, by the way, somebody on Reddit was like, you're not even saying his name right. I go, I'm from very South Louisiana, and I'm going to say things as weird as they're going to come. So, oh well. So anyways, Uncle Ron, whenever he's going to start his goodbye walk, and he goes, and he looks at Kamara and he goes, I was done. I said goodbye. I can't today. I can't. No. No. I'm about to start crying right now. No, we can't talk about Final Fantasy X.
Basically re-cracking packs by finding these hits.
Is it re-cracking packs? Is that? I almost started crying just now talking about that, by the way. If the wound is fresh, it's a fresh one, guys. But guys, the validation I've gotten on the Reddit, the Final Fantasy X subreddit, it's beautiful. I've gotten so much validation. Everybody's like, we know, girl, it's rough. And I was like, thank God. Thank God y'all aren't being mean to me. It's the most validating community on Reddit was the Final Fantasy X. They were mean to me about my sphere grid work, but then they were nice to me whenever I was an emotional wreck. Everybody goes, I know, there's nothing you can do except play it again. And I go, y'all are the worst. And they go, and none of the other ones are going to make you feel any better. They go, play this one, it'll make you cry even more. And I go, why would you tell me? No. People are finding me from different things. That makes me feel happy. I'm so pissed about that just now. The Mahas. You know why? Because these is where all the rares normally are.
Time
You know what?
for mod FF. Probably played it 100 times over, but I did a full stream of it as well and did everything LOL. Lightning strikes, chocobo races, all the celestials, all the dark eons, blitzball demolition, completed sphere grid.
Well,
FFX
oh
has
wait, you're
infinite
gonna love this.
replayability.
Wait, don't go anywhere. Hold on. So I actually I literally talked to them and I said I want to go back to my save file today. So like I have a save file I'm going back to because I didn't play any blitzball because I spent so much time doing all the other stuff. I already have half the fiend checklist done. You're gonna love this. Look at this. I didn't get to show the Reddit this yet, but I want to update it because I haven't updated it recently, but I need to update it because I'm trying to. But I was flying by the seat of my pants at the end of the game because I just wanted to complete the story and get the pressure off of me to complete the story. But look, this is how I was tracking my grid. So you're gonna love this. So what I did, so I have an iPad that I like use for graphic design and things like that.
Magic, just casual games in paper with friends where we shoot the shit, but I like playing arena and doing the generate shit in brawl.
Same. I had to put arena down because the RNG was pissing me off. But we just play online, but you can also play, we have an online thing that you can play spell table with us. Okay, so look, this is a blank sphere grid, and then I've got layers, and every layer.
What happened to Yojimbo?
Every layer, oh, don't you worry, I haven't gotten to that part yet. I was gonna get that's what I was actually casually looking for, was my Yohimbo card that I found. That's my sweet baby boy. But look, don't even make me say what happened either. I went on before the end of the game, I went on this big speech about how, anyways, this is my sphere grid, and everybody has their own layer. And you can turn each layer off to where you can, and then I color coded everyone. Before Unknown Spy, before I started the end of the game, I looked at all these motherfuckers in their eyes and I said, listen, I'll be fine as long as they don't kill my Aeons. And
That's
they
so
all
cool.
looked at me. They all looked at me and said, okay. And I said, I'll be fine as long as nobody.
I should show you the grid
as
on that
long
save
as they
file
don't.
I kept face with tears of joy.
Oh my God, I would lose it. I still have so much work to do on my file. But I looked them in the eyes and said, as long as no one kills my Aeons, I'll be fine. Nobody should fuck with my Aeons. No, it's not that nobody killed my Aeons, it's that they made me kill my own fucking Aeons. And they all looked me in the eye and just let me go. And I know I said no spoilers, okay? I still have to do all the Dark Aeons too. But listen, the gratification that all those motherfuckers got when I had to one by one take my Aeons out, I know they were all sitting there going, she doesn't know what's about to happen. She doesn't know what's about to happen. But I did get 0 on the Chocobo race. Proud moment of mine. And what's funny is I hated it, and it got to where I did it so much, it became an addiction because I did it so much that I wanted to do it every time I logged on. The way I started my game was a Chocobo race. Because it became part of my system. Haven't done the butterflies yet.
That single screen where the Monster Arena NPC is, I hung out on that screen alone for hundreds of hours.
I captured half the fiends. Haven't done any blitzball. Haven't done any of the arena. I only died once in the end of the game. Only died once. And I went in blind. I turned off TTS and chat so they couldn't help me. And they all had to sit there and watch me play whack-a-mole with
Luck and +4 strength
with
spheres
Jet.
all over the grid. Had to buy millions of gil worth of clear spheres to redo the grid.
Holy fuck. See, I'm gonna definitely go back and 100% it. I can tell y'all right now. But I want to play X2 after I...
Well, good job for completing X. Proud of you, it's a classic.
Well, I want to play X2, but also I'm going to definitely go back and at least finish the Celestial. I don't know if I'm going to do the 2 on the line. Actually, I probably am going to do the 2 on the lightning strikes, but I want to go back and finish the Fiends. I literally have a whole checklist I did for the Fiends. that I
I'm
need to
getting
complete.
a 4-drawer filling cabinet for my magic stuff tomorrow for free.
Nice! For free is always nice. All right, tokens. I'm excited you're here though. Welcome to this group of shenanigans. We're an Isle of Misfit Toys. Sometimes I sit like Gollum on the floor and go through my cards and find a Maha. Guys, it just happened to be that one stack of fucking cards that I grabbed too. Like, wild behavior. Death is right though. I should see it as I love myself. Little, you know what it reminds me of?
Do you have a favorite commander or color identity?
Oh, I do. I do. Oh wait, I have to show you. Can I do, guys, I understand. Can I do a quick show?
Welcome to this gathering.
Can I do a quick show and tell of my one card? My one big card. Can I just do it real fast? Real fast for unknown. I'll do a quick version of it. I'll do an expedited version of the story. Just because it's early and it'll make me more productive, I promise, if I do it. Can I tell you about my top pull ever, Unknown Spy, before I tell you those things?
You don't have to ask us, LOL.
I do. I know, I was just kidding, Tony. Can I tell you about my,
Sorry if I'm asking too much, LOL.
No, you're not. No, this is me. I do a show and tell. Anytime a new magic person comes in, I do a show and tell. And they've heard it so many times, but I don't care because I love telling it. And I was originally going to film a video, so I wouldn't have to tell it again, but I love telling it. It's my favorite story to tell. So, let me show you my favorite pull that I've ever pulled. How much do you know about magic? Or how long have you been playing Unknown Spy? I assume you know a good bit if you're asking me about favorite commander and color identity. Because that's fancier jargon than I'm used to. Oh, some of these are really cool tokens though, so I'm kind of glad I'm going through these. Yeah, and I'm finding cool foil ones that I... You know what I really need to be doing? Taking the fucking art cards out too. Aren't there some autographed art cards that are worth a little bit? Is it because, do people collect art cards? Do people try to complete art card sets? Is that why?
Some people do. I'm some people.
Okay, gotcha. That's why some people buy them. Yeah, I'm gonna see which ones are worth money on TCG Player. Sell some. Pay some bills.
Sometimes the gold signature ones.
The gold signatures. That's what I was wondering. Okay.
I love the art cards so much.
They're cool.
Especially... I've been playing off and on for about 15 years, but I also like playing Simic like Tatjova Landfall Starks and then Cyclonic Rifting the board and making everyone hate me.
Oh, man. I feel like you were meant to come in my chat and defend my honor against all these motherfuckers who hate blue. I think the signed ones
are like $5.
I feel like you were meant to come in here and defend my honor. I've been on my own island. Nope. Pun intended. I've been on an island. I've got a blue player with me. Okay, good. Then you'll know what card this is. I don't want to tell you the story if you didn't know what it was. One of my first decks that I need to work on today is Aisi, but one of my favorite commanders is Hawkball. And people hate me for it. I don't play it on Bracket 2 or Precon nights anymore because it's the meanest Precon I've ever seen.
SMH we.
See,
Blue
here we
green
go.
is the greatest color pair in Magic ID. See what anybody says, skull.
Boom! Okay, so do you remember when, okay guys, I'll do an
Wait till
expedited
we
version.
monetize.
I'm gonna time myself. I'm gonna time myself to see how long it takes me to tell Unknown the story. Okay, wait, I gotta mute. I'm gonna turn down TTS so I can't hear you, so I can tell it. I'm gonna time the story to see how long it takes me. Hold on. Stopwatch. This is gonna be fun for me. It's a fun activity. All right. All right, ready, set, go. Okay, so do you remember last year whenever they decided to ban the plane, there was a plane name that they banned, a plane's name that they banned, and it was they renamed it to Avishkar. I don't know if you remember that. Guys, where did I put the box at?
5 minutes and
Oh,
counting.
right. They renamed it to Avishkar because they went through and they renamed it for different reasons and stuff like that. But when they did that, I went to my local LGS and said, do y'all have a box of Kaladesh? Because I knew that they were renaming it and I never got to open it. And the reason I really, really wanted to open a set like this is because I watch a lot of Pay Money Wubby and a lot of Charlie, Moist Critical, and they open old sets, especially Wubby opens like Portal 3 Kingdoms, Kaladesh, things like that. And I love the art from this and Amonkhet. And so I got this and I said I can either turn around, sell it sealed, and probably double my money because I paid $400 for it and they had just banned it, or I can open it myself and keep the cards forever. And I said, you know what, I'm going to regret it if I don't open it. So I'm going to open it myself. And when I did that, I looked up the Kaladesh. So this was before I knew how to play Magic, or before I was really a Magic player. Standard changed my DNA, but we'll get to that in a minute. But so I decided to open. I looked up the Kaladesh cards. I go, the most expensive card I can pull from Kaladesh, I was looking up Kaladesh itself, was like, I think it was like 20 bucks or something like that. I don't even remember what it was. But, and so I'm opening, and this was right when I was starting to do content for it. And I said, you know what, I should probably film it. And I decided not to film it. But I'm opening, and all of a sudden I see it's something like shiny and gold. And I go, what is this? What is this? What is a shiny gold thing? And it was like, it said like a special thing at the bottom of it. Like it said MPS at the bottom of it. And I go, what is MPS? So I look it up, and there's a special list of cards that was also in Kaladesh called Masterpieces. And I'm like, wow, this is cool. So I'm like, I knew nothing about Magic at the time. Now I would have been like, okay, Shelby, crazy. So I've opened one box of Kaladesh in my life. I paid $400 for this box, and I pulled a Chrome Mox out of it. So I think this is the odds of me pulling this. And then somebody said that box was waiting years on that shelf for somebody to open it. And I was like, so the odds of me pulling this, I've only opened one single box of Kaladesh in my life. The odds of me pulling this out of the list and paying $400, and that's the exact value of this card, was insane. 2 minutes, 47 seconds. Boom. Anyways, that's my story. That's the craziest pull I ever had. I thought my serialized card would be the craziest pull I ever had. It's not. It's that.
Shelby is the true
and I won my first high level game with this. My other main commanders is oh, stop that. You stop that. You stop that. You're the masterpieces. I thought that the most craziest pull I would ever have would be a serialized card, but no, it's that. But I'll show you my serialized card. So Doctor Who is the set that got me into Magic, and this is my serialized card that I pulled. It's not my favorite Doctor, but it's still a low number, 44, the 8th Doctor, and it's from my favorite series, one of my favorite series in the world. Pretty cool, if you do ask me, because this was my first purchase in Magic was we just had my 2-year anniversary of buying my first Magic product. It was last week.
They banned Chrome Mox, Ancient Tomb, and Mana Drain in Brawl on
But yeah,
and I
that's my
because I
craziest pull, was the Chrome Mox. And I love that. And so like when I talk to people that used to play back in the day and drafted Kaladesh, they were like, do you know how many boxes of Kaladesh we went through and the most expensive masterpiece we saw was like 40 bucks? Yeah, yeah, understood. 1000%. 1000. Oh, I made a brawl deck. My brawl deck is a mono white Arabo deck. And my standard deck that I play, so standard made me a monster. I used to not think life was a resource, and now
ancient tomb for my deck upgrade this week.
I have an ancient tomb. Do you want to see?
Tomorrow.
And these all, oh, anyways, that was my other main deck was, so Aisi, Hawkbull, but my deck that I have the most hours in that I built, I built myself, I built them last minute, but I still won with them high level was,
is indeed nothing. My husband actually wants one for your dragon, but I want one for myself.
But this is the one that, so like, I have a binder of my personal cards that I like have for like playing, building decks and stuff like that. And this is like, because I played Dimir, Simic, but I'm about to play new colors that I've never played before. But my main colors are like Esper, Dimir, and Simic. So Sidar was my main boy, IEC. And then my standard deck was Kaito, Dimir, mid-range. And then my brawl deck was... That's epic. I'm so glad I got to tell you the story. Also, I'm so glad you're here with your blue love. But look, this is the ancient tomb that we pulled. Boom. This is one of my favorite cards that we have. Sick.
I also like Rocco Street Chef a lot too.
Yeah.
Is that Zendikar? I should play my easy
No,
deck
you
against
shouldn't.
you, Shelby.
I don't like when my favorite things are used against me. I don't like it. I don't like it. Look, you wanna? Oh wait. If you wanna see my IEC, hold on. Let me show you my IEC. My IEC. It's a secret layer IEC.
That's a Rising Expeditions, I think.
It is. It's Zendikar Rising. I'm obsessed. And then the back of it. Obsessed.
Cute.
I'm just obsessed with it. I was the mascot at my school. I brought my mascot. My school didn't have a mascot for like 20 something years. And I brought it back my junior year and they're still doing it to this day. It is Lauren Zendikar. Sorry. Zendikar Rising. Expedition. Sorry. No, it's a regular Zendikar Expedition maybe. I don't know. ZNE. ZNE. Zendikar Expedition. ZNE? Wait, what year is it? 2020. So Zendikar Rising, right? I'm obsessed with it. It came with other cards too. Oh, which by the way, that's another thing I want to go to too. Oh, I can't hear y'all. I was like, why can't I hear y'all? Because I turned it off so I could tell my story. 2 minutes and 40 seconds for a story isn't bad. Oh, who do I hate the most? I wish Hoffman was here. Hold on, let me take a picture of this. Let me video this real quick. Hold on.
Tangent, but those are some cute nails.
Thanks. Good tangent though. I just had to video myself because somebody just asked me, I have a better question. Instead of who is your favorite commander, who is your most hated commander? Let me answer that plainly. Igra is one of them. Yeah. Yuriko, even though I want to build her, is one of them.
If I see somebody playing FYN in the Fangbearer, I scoop immediately, don't have time for it.
No, really? I've never played Fan. So Hoffman was in here earlier, and I had to film that because Hoffman played Igra against me, and I did something and made Igra huge, and I killed everybody else on the board, but it made Igra huge, and so I hate Igra, and now he adds.
Ninja fan is interesting logic, LOL.
I know, but I'm building Yuriko, so shh. Maybe it's a distraction. Shelly. Mm-hmm. Oh no, I lied. I also hate the 2 commanders that I learned against. Gonti from OTJ and Brimaz from March of the Machines. Fuck those two. Fuck them. Fuck those 2 commanders. I don't like somebody stealing my own cards and using them against me.
Is so fun, though.
And I don't like the word proliferate. Either one of those can suck it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
At the un0wn spy, yes. Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And I don't like green standard decks and I don't like Vivi because Vivi ruined standard for me.
Not on the other side. Shieldred is my chase care for that Dom remaster set. Still Haven Pool Hope.
I do want the Shieldred tight. I do want the Shieldred head. That is one of my chase cards.
Interesting.
I hate on everything, and then I'll still play it. You could say that, just like I said, hate on Eureka, and I'm gonna hate on it and still play it. I just hate it because somebody beat me with it. I think you're allowed to have a little bit of grudge against certain commanders, don't you think, guys? Don't you think you're allowed to?
Our Eureka deck is so janky. So if I send a Shieldred your way, you'll play.
Don't y'all think that you're allowed to have a little bit of PTSD with certain commanders that might have killed you at the last minute, or ones that your friends like to pilot against you all the time? And they're the worst. Oh, and
yes.
What's the one that Brent plays? Wolverine? Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck that Wolverine guy. Hey, fuck him. Fuck that Wolverine guy. No, but oh sorry, we were talking about Shieldred. The Shieldred that looks like a Titan, that's my chase card. The Shieldred that looks like a Titan head, that looks like it's like got the big, it looks like an Ava head. That's probably why I like it the most. It looks like a head from Evangelion. It looks like one of the Ava units. That is the one time I will accept Shieldred into my life. That's the one time I'll accept Shieldred into my life. Dramatic, Shelby. I can't believe I just found a Maha. I'm gonna throw up from that. There was no other card in there. It was just a Maha. That's the worst part.
Once and everyone hates me, LOLJK.
Oh wait, I've heard Terragrid is that the double-sided one? I've heard people hate that one a lot. Oh, and I've heard I was also gonna build what's his name? But everybody said that I would be hated if I built him. He's Esper. But everybody said, oh, and when I first started playing Magic, I wanted to build Animatu, and everybody was like, don't do that. Probably shouldn't do that. Not when you're brand new. Don't do that. Don't do that. Make friends first, and then give those things a try. What's his name? He's from Commander Masters, I think. He's Esper. Mikey used to play him. Maybe he's not Commander Master, Commander
What's
Legend.
he do?
I think he was a zombie guy. Mind Razor? Something in the Mind Razor or something like that. He's an old looking guy. He's got white hair.
I think R&D has lost their marbles with recent sets because Magic is just absurd now with power creep.
Yeah, also Standard's just not enjoyable. I saw somebody post a video the other day. Nekuzar, the Mind Razor. That's it. And everybody said, you don't want to play that. That you're going to make so many people your enemy. But I can tell you right now.
You're so right.
I can tell you right now. My boy Sidar, I've
We
won.
hate when that comes out in the pod.
Yeah. My boy Sidar, I've won games without even pulling him out of the command zone. So, I mean, that's why I love him so much. And that's also why they don't print Eminence, because that much, because it's stupid. But also, Hawkball is my one of my favorite decks in the entire world. I want to upgrade it and make it the meanest deck I've ever played. I've beat, like, higher bracket decks with that sealed precon. It's my favorite thing in the whole world. I love IUC. That was my second deck. My first deck I ever played was Davros. And I learned to play 1v1 with the Myriad deck. Tell me I had the worst teacher in the world. Tell me. Tell me. You know, it pisses me off, guys, that we found that Maha. We could have found anything else and I wouldn't be angry.
Haha, at least you stuck around.
And I was playing against Brimaz and Gonti. And he had no idea what he was fucking doing. I learned everything wrong.
Sometimes I play Italy because big uncounterable dinosaur off Cavern of Souls coming down and spinning the wheel is fun.
Oh wait, and I did learn against a, not Italy, but Isquith. He played the Lost Caverns of Ixalan and replaced the commander with it starts with an I. The dinosaur deck from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Okay, now that's another good one. You're on your A game today. Hey, you're on your A game with that one. First with the leaving your future self gifts, and now with the hiding in the forest. Two good ones back to back. Two good ones. I can't believe there's another blue player, though. God, I don't feel so alone. Lauren, come to the dark side. There's two of us now. Lauren, there's another blue person. Come on, Lauren. 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 Jeez, this is the best part is that we're having this discussion from Louisiana to Germany. It's the greatest experience of my life. And I love it so much. Yeah, Lauren, I got a little emotional telling Mike about how you taught me how to draw last night. I got a little Got a little bit of mosh telling him about how we've become good friends. And I'm sending you a goodie pack from all of us, and like you taught me a drawing skill. Got a little emotion. Not that I ever emotional. Guys, I already listen. I was literally as she said that I was going. Not that I get emotional ever. God, can't even get the words out of my mouth. You'll know me so well. Then what's the point of playing blue? What is that? What kind of monster are you? Huh?
Imish, like the mosh pit.
Yeah. Mosh pits. This is a mosh pit, guys. Look, mosh. I'm moshing. Mosh pit. I'm moshing in my own. It's a single mosh. Sorry. Okay. Bye. It's embarrassing. That wasn't me. Never emotion. But yeah, and at one point I was crying and Lauren goes, aren't I supposed to be the emotional one? And I go, damn it. I was just about to say that too, and she beat me to it. That's why she's making me do it. Artifacts, that's true. Oh, wait, Death, I forgot to tell you. I want to build Alila, but not the one that, I want to build the Esper Alila that does artifacts. I think is what, the Alila, what's her name? I want to build her. Like I want her to be my fairy one, maybe? Is she a fairy one? Not the one that comes in Wild Veldrain, the other one.
Artful provocateur.
Yeah, that one. Yes, I knew it was started with an A. I just didn't want to say it. Because I was like, I know I'm going to say it wrong.
Blue is outrageously strong and green is objectively the best color because what do you mean I can have both?
Yeah, Landfall is also just too fun. But also green made me miserable in Standard with Tifa and the Cactuars and stuff. It was stupid. Sorry guys, I'm getting a bunch of tokens together. But I've been having fun talking to y'all more than anything. We talk about just magic the whole time.
Green is a little op.
Yeah, it's a little OP. Didn't Tifa kind of break the magic world? With the green magic world when Tifa first came out? Is she just green?
Willingly choose to play a commander without green in its identity is insane because you're only handicapping yourself.
It's insane.
She did for a bit, then everyone forget cause the next set came out, lol.
Yeah. I just remember in Standard it was Tifa. It was the Green Overlord. It was a Cactuar. And it was something, one other, oh, the Hydra, that motherfucking Hydra. Oh. It was crazy. It was broken
That
in
stupid
Standard.
ass Badger Mole cup getting printed changed everything too.
Oh, that's right. That's what Droms is building in Standard, is the Badger Mole Cub. That's why he needed that. Oh, and what's the other one? I have the Scythe Cat Cub. I found that in my Jumpstart. The Scythe Cat Cub. Isn't that what his name is?
True, but then they printed Starks against the Badger Mole.
Why are the cubs more broken than the parents? I don't get it. Simba. Simba. Oh wait, I want to put my other music playlist on, by the way. The one with older music. Yeah, that Badger Mole Club is stupid. Wait, did Badger Mole Club get banned in Modern? Or what was the cards that got banned in Modern? I still haven't played Modern. I want to build a Pauper deck. Unknown, have you played Pauper? Oh, well, that was my first, Kenan was my first and only attempt at CDH. I want to give him another shot,
Love
just not
Pauper.
CDH, because CDH is not for me. I want to try Pauper so bad. Well, funny story. Guess, hey, the wound was still fresh, but guess who my Kenan was? Fucking Seymour, that motherfucker.
I have a Kinin seed deck.
That stupid asshole that I killed 1,000 times, and he just kept, and I said, if I come around this corner on this mountain and it's Seymour on the other side, I'm gonna lose my shit, and guess who was over there? A fucking Seymour.
Build an elf pauper deck.
Oh, was it fun? Was the elf pauper deck fun? I want to build a fairy pauper deck.
I imagine a hyper-competitive Kinnan deck in paper would cost you an arm and a leg.
I wasn't playing in person. I was playing, I like play digitally on Spell Table. I mean, on Convoke and all that. We use OBS and can play. Is Pauper, and Pauper's fun too, because everything's so unaffordable now. Sorry, I don't know why I keep making so many fart noises. Grow up, Shelby. Oh my God, I need to go get that thing out of the living room I keep forgetting to get.
Never heard
It'll
of
make
that.
our lives so
Sounds
much easier
better
with
than
all
Arena,
these
but
fucking
I just
lands
have a
and
lot
stuff.
of cards on Arena and time invested, unfortunately. We have it as a proxy deck, just for funsies with our pod. Only
That's so
proxies
fun.
that are allowed, haha.
Oh wait, I'll teach unknown. I'm gonna show you how to do this because there's a couple different things that we play on. You can set up OBS and play digitally with Tabletop Simulator, and there's something called EDH Play that we've used where it's all digital decks and you can play and you can upload whatever deck you want to play. So like you don't have to have the paper stuff. You can still play against people with paper and not have paper stuff. There's so many ways around it. I got you. I had to put down I get angry at Arena, so I have to walk away sometimes because when I draft, I get angry.
But it's like $1.25.
I don't even know. I got it really on sale. I got it like majorly on sale. I think I paid like $5 for it. I don't even know if that. But it's worth it with all the money I fucking spent on other stuff. Usually, just wait till it goes on sale, Lauren. Wait till it goes on sale like I did.
It's on my wish list and I haven't seen a sale yet.
I got mine a long time ago, though. A long time ago. Or ask for a gift card. That's another thing that I did for a game I wanted. Hang on, let me, oh, changing the music. That's what I was doing. Oh, this is the, okay, that's the one I was going to play next.
I make my husband gift me games. I wish you could have seen the game I just had the other night on Arena. I beat somebody playing Terrarenator in the funniest way imaginable. They scooped and I was crying.
Oh my God, see, and I will rage scoop. In Arena, I used to rage scoop too. Oh my God, I have a video. I'll have to, it's on TikTok. It had me mulligan so many times, and I was on my best playing streak, and I think that's the last time that I walked away from Arena because I was so angry at the world. I said, you know what, no, I can't do this, not today. They took me down. They gave me the worst hand possible when I was on my best winning streak. That I know that's not our, and I just had to I had to put it down and walk away. I said, not today, Satan. Not today, Satan. That's what I had to do.
I love making people scoop on Arena.
I'm not gonna lie, whenever I made people scoop too, that felt good, but I was never threatening enough with my Kaito Demir deck to make people scoop. I was never threatening enough. Sometimes I was. Like, I would piss them off enough to make them scoop. Like, I would I would use my flood pitch drowner and like stun, and then they would remove my flood pitch drowner thinking they got rid of the threat, and then I would have another one in my hand, or I would put Kaito out and they would kill Kaito, and I had like 2 other Kaitos in my hand, and then they were like, oh, fuck this. I'm not dealing with this. And that would be the only time I would get them to do that.
Avatar explodes when they scoop. It's the comedy for me.
I'm not gonna lie. Do you know what else I love doing? Talking to people with all my fake chat on Arena, and nobody ever wants to talk back to me, but I just sit there and annoy them. It's sunny today, by the way, guys. It was storming earlier, now it's sunny.
Some people have it turned off.
Oh, do they really? You can turn it off? That's annoying. You should never do that. All I do is I say hello and I send you funny emojis. And then I compliment you when you beat me really good. That's what I do. But you know what? If I'm not in a bad mood and I'm in a good mood and somebody has a really good play, I'll let it play out and let them kill me. I will let them do that. Sometimes if I've got to be in a real good mood to let that happen, though. I got to be in a real good place to let that happen.
If people pop off, I let them.
Yeah, me too. Because, like, I would want to see my shit play out. By the way, you know what else the benefit of Standard helped me do, too? Was see combos play out. Like, it helped me understand stuff, but then I became way too reliant on it. Like I said. Way too reliant on it.
Then he'll take a screenshot of me taking minus 1,856 damage and send it to my husband.
Yeah. Oh, there was one. I have a photo of it on my phone of the guy at our LGS, his brother was playing Arena, and he was playing a Cactuar and hit for it was an insane amount that he hit for because the amount of counters on it was silly. And I was like, I have never seen that before. And I go, this means that we've got to do something to balance some things out. Oh, get that fuck. There he is. Unknown, do you remember when you were asking me about my least favorite commanders? Look who it is. Hoffman, I have another friend who's a blue player, though. I have a blue player friend with me, a Simic friend. Yeah. He's the asshole. And you know what's the worst part? He'll text me and go, thinking about adding it. He'll go, thinking about adding this card to my deck. And I go, I know what deck you're talking about and you're not even telling me. And he doesn't tell me on purpose because he knows.
Simic family.
He literally goes, thinking about making this little upgrade to Ikra. And I go, why? Thinking about adding this to Eureka. Why? And by the way, if he compliments your deck, don't take it as a compliment. That means you're mean. That means you like to play Lotus Petals on turn 2. That's what and when Finn was like, Hoffman complimented my deck, I go, don't tell me that. That means I'll never play that deck. That means it'll make me cry. I don't want to play it. That means it'll make me cry. Hoffman, I just saw your text. It was good?
B2T2 Lotus Petal, I don't see the problem.
Yeah, but bracket 2, that's another thing, is it was a bracket 2 Lotus Petal. Unknown.
Fire.
Hoffman, would you be interested in building pauper decks? A pauper deck to play on Oh, Hoffman! I'm glad you showed up, actually. Hey, were your ears burning? Because guess what? Unknown, I was trying to explain to Unknown the digital setup that you use. Not the EDH play one, but the one when we're playing Spell Table and Convoke. That one that you use. The Tabletop Simulator setup, that big setup. I was trying to, OBS, not Tabletop Simulator, OBS. OBS. Lauren, it's not Tabletop, you can do it with OBS, not Tabletop Simulator. I was speaking wrong.
And they scooped before I could even play a land.
That's crazy.
This is what I live for.
I love that.
OBS.
Yeah, I was trying to explain because Unknown Spy was saying that they play on Arena, but they don't have any physical cards. I said, oh my God, Hoffman has this set up. And Lauren goes, yeah, I want to get Tabletop Simulator, but it's $25. And I was like, I don't remember spending money, but maybe I did. I guess I got it on sale. But I own Tabletop Simulator, so I must have got it on sale. But
you just need 2 screens.
But Lauren, literally, you can do it on OBS. You can do it all in OBS, and you just, like Hoffman, one day maybe Hoffman I can stream, and you can walk, like we can share screens, and you can walk through it for everybody because it's free. And like you can upload whatever fucking deck you want. And that way we can all play together. Like y'all can all play on all of those, you know, digital ones or whatever. But like Hoffman said it's really easy to set up. Because I was using Tabletop Simulator until Hoffman talked about that.
There's a guy I'm supposed to teach to play and he wants to use TTS, but I'll see if I can have him set up OBS.
Yes, do that. Do that. Hoffman can literally walk us through it. Like, because like the way that he showed me when we were playing one day, he goes, it's so easy, Shelby. It's really easy. Hoffman, I just signed you up for a tutorial class. Sorry. But what's good is, especially after with the climate of the magic world, I just think something that should be shared.
All good, but you gotta say I love you Grit to make up for it. Another set I forgot to mention that Wizards was off their rocker printing was Modern Horizons 3.
I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Yeah, I love Wydra. Wydra. I love Wydra? Is that how you pronounce it? Wydra.
Mikey is gonna get on YT LOL.
Nice.
Wait, need to record.
No, it's gone now. It's gone now. It's gone. I can't, the word, Guys, do you know what I just did for you? Do y'all know what I just did for you? I'm gonna catch on. Lightning is gonna strike me down right now. Lightning is gonna strike me where I stand. Modern Horizons 3, yes. Modern Horizons 3 is a super broken set. Let me explain why. One of my favorite cards that I want to put in a deck. What is everybody's favorite Modern Horizons 3 card? I'll go first. And this is the only one I've ever pulled.
Yeah, LMAO, I knew it was coming.
Look at that baby. I want the borderless one really bad. Look at that baby, though. Meow. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. I'm not an Eldrazi person. It's too much for me. I don't have time for energy. And I don't have time for Energico. Anybody get that reference? Anybody know what that is? Guide of Souls is really good.
That card is pretty.
That ring a bell in anybody's ear brains? Ear brains. Oh, God damn it, Hoffman. God damn it. The only problem with being recorded around Hoffman is he's gonna have the receipts. He's gonna use
Shelby, I may have announced your announcement.
I just said that. I just said, God, you missed it because you were too busy announcing. I said, God damn it, Hoffman. I just got it on my watch. I said that's the problem with being on camera in front of Hoffman is he's gonna have the receipts. I said he's gonna have the stupid receipts and use it against you. I said, of course he is. Of course he is. Why wouldn't he? Yeah, Modern Horizons 3 was a stupid set. I loved Foundations. I still love Foundations. I think Foundations was, because that's right when I got into Magic. I think it's just, I loved Edge of Eternities. That was the first set that I drafted. I loved it on Arena. I just think it didn't get its time to show off because of Final Fantasy. Oh, Hoffman, guess what? Unknown found me because of my Final Fantasy sobbing. Hoffman's the reason I started with Final Fantasy X.
Nobody likes Ether Drift.
Yeah, nobody likes Aether Drift. That is very true. The sobs.
Nice good work at Hoffman 40211.
Yeah, he was the reason because I said, Hoffman, which Final Fantasy do I start with? And he said 10. 10 is the perfect, the way he described it, he said it's the perfect mix of modern and
You leave him good with introing Shelby to her obsessions.
yeah,
LOL.
also he introduced me to Dungeon Crawler Carl. I don't want to talk about it. It's the greatest thing I've ever experienced in my life. But Final Fantasy X is probably my favorite game that I've ever played. I think I can comfortably say that now, and I'm not even done 100%ing it. Oh, except for this motherfucker, Hoffman. Hey, this... Nice. Except this motherfucker, Hoffman. Hey, he can suck a big one. This guy can suck up... This little guy, Hoffman says, oh, you're going to love him when you play the game. I don't think so. I don't think anything could make me love him. And his stupid face. Especially after his run-in standard. Nothing can take that pain away. Look at his little eyes. Nothing behind those little eyes.
I grew up playing 6 or technically 3 on SNES, and then 7. But I have love for 8, 10, 13, etc.
Yeah, like literally.
I'm calling it now and would bet thousands. You will love Vivi after beating 9.
I really want to also, isn't Kefka from one of the first ones? Like, I really want to meet Kefka at least. I'm probably going to like Gigra. But I'm going to play X2 next. I'm going to play X2 next after.
Kefka's from 6.
Oh,
Kefka
6.
is 6, yeah.
Because my, look, one of my other favorite cards I've ever pulled. I didn't show you. Oh, look, here's one that Hoffman gave me. Look. Well, Hoffman technically gave it to Mike, but I'm building a deck with it, which Hoffman already started putting cards to the side for it, by the way. I don't know if I told you that last week.
Best villain in the franchise.
Hoffman gave me this at con, or gave it to Mike,
Since
but
Mike
I
isn't
started
here, we
putting
should show them my token.
Phyrexians to the side.
Oh, nice.
I started putting them to the side. But Hoffman gave me this card at con, y'all, and, or gave it to Mike at con, but
Classic
I
Atraxa.
stole it. Hold on. Why is this? It's not the card that, it's the... Why do these little, why do the top loaders get so beat up, y'all? Isn't that sick?
So dope.
Hang on, let me show you though. This is the one I was talking about. This is my favorite card I pulled from Final Fantasy. And it developed a new love of this artist for me.
Cast Atraxa and then opponent scoops because they see the pain you're about to fill your hand with.
Ah! Hoffman!
Oh fuck yes.
I just love this art style, y'all.
Amino, my boy. Okay, next question for engagement. What is your favorite single card in general? It could also be for sentimental purposes.
That chrome box that I pulled. But also, what is my other favorite card that I pulled? Oh, Hoffman! Well, hang on, let me show
Sphere
Hoffman.
of Safety.
Yeah, what's everybody's favorite card? Hoffman, at the second you left earlier, this was between an art card and a land card. I want to throw up. No other fucking Bloomberg card except this motherfucker. Oh, I like, I'll show you who my favorite, my sentimental versions, because he was my first standard deck. And the owner of our LGS gave me this card. The owner of our LGS gave me this card because it was my first standard deck. This is my baby boy. But Sidar and him probably are my two favorites. This is the raised foil one. This dude's sick.
Oh, sick, I've got that one too.
And look at
It's
the
gorgeous.
sleeve he gave it to me in.
In Yuri, of course.
Oh, right, of course. Of course, I mean, why not? Don't even get me started on the Balin deck that I started working on last night. God damn it.
Zakama, Primal Calamity is mine. Okay, heading out.
Okay, good. Good night. Good night. What does that one do? What does that card do?
It's his home, don't you want him to be home? See you.
Thank you for hanging out. Can't wait to, when you have your baby, hear what name y'all chose.
Gimme sec.
Oh wait, Zakama. I know what Zakama does. Never mind. I know, because I played against Zakama.
Does a lot.
Yeah, no, that's the one that, never mind. I know what Zakama does, because that's the one that fucking killed me. Never mind, Timothy. I know exactly what Zakama does. Never mind. Here, let me go. Mike just got here, so let me say hey to him.
Okay, lol. Love her. Back to games for me, but later, yo. My favorite card based off art and flavor text is probably Blessed Spirits, but my favorite card in general gotta be Progenitus because yes.
No, I didn't eat yet today because I had taken my medicine. I went hungry. Did you hear that? Is Death still here? Death is trying to build a Progenitus deck. I'm pretty sure. Death is building a Progenitus deck. I don't know if Death is still here or not, but holy shit. Death was literally asking questions about a Progenitus deck the other day. I don't think he's still here. I think he's at work right now, but... Crazy. You were definitely meant to be here. You're saying so many trigger words. Yeah, Zakama does a lot.
I have 2 of them from Conflux and was thinking about having them graded but don't feel like dealing with the shipping.
Yeah, that's the only way I feel like I would get something graded is if I did it at a con or something. So much shit gets lost in shipping now. Is Zakama and Zatalpa related to each other? They sound like they're related. Or distant cousins.
Two big dinosaurs, but also Gishath LOL.
Gishath, yeah. Somebody was, Hoffman was telling me the other day that the price of those Jurassic Park cards have gone up a lot, and I need to check the prices of mine to see if any of them are worth a bunch.
Maybe a hot take, but I really liked Wilds of Eldraine. That was a fun set.
That's not a hot take. It's a really good fucking set. If somebody says it's a hot take, I'll slap them. I think it's one of the best sets. The food, there was a food deck that I played on Arena that was really fun. Also, one of my favorite precons is from Wilds of Eldraine.
All of the virtues.
Also, what you call it? What am I thinking of? Is there a pauper food deck that I can build? That'd be fun. There's got to be a pauper food deck, right? Why don't I just do this? Hold on. No, don't fall. Guys, stand up straight. What did y'all drink today? I told you to stop drinking so much. Oh, my knee. Did you hear my knee crack
Be right
just
back
now?
taking a phone call.
Did y'all hear my knee crack just now? I love this art, the Tishana's Tidebinder from Lost Caverns of Ixalan. This is one of my favorite arts. I was like, what if that's not the right card? It was. Whew. I was about to look like a fool if it wasn't the right card, y'all. Oh, you know what I forgot to say? I need to remember to tell, I'm going to sound really smart whenever Unknown Spy comes back. I'm going to sound real smart, y'all. Watch. You just wait. Because it's something that y'all taught me. Y'all, I don't mind I really like the one thing that I did like from Aether Drift was the cockpit lands. I kind of like them. I think they're kind of cool with the full art ones. Like the ship I kind of like that a little bit. What's in your head? In your head. In your head. I cannot believe that Maha was in there. Still. Mm. And has anybody ever played a Snowland deck before? One that required Snowlands? I don't think I would like it, but maybe. In your head.
All right, back.
Oh, you know what I forgot to say that was really good for Modern Horizons 3? The MDFC lands. Like Sinking is Stupor and all that stuff. I like playing those. Did I sound smart when I said that?
Yeah, those are solid too.
Yes, I used the right acronym. I never remember the acronym in it. Me. I never remember the acronym. But those are really good. And Fell the Profane, isn't that one of them? Those are good. You know what else I like that not a lot of people like? Pathways. Love Pathway lands. Speaking of Tifa, yep. I was like, isn't that Tifa? Yep. Yep. This is actually kind of fun doing this mindless task of just like going. I need to go through and separate the art and non-art cards too. I want to do some cool crafts with my art cards too. So there's another rare, Summon Primal Odin from Final Fantasy. This mind-numbing activity of just going through and grabbing tokens has been super fun for me.
Pathways are nice for choosing whatever side you need for color fixing, but it sucks if you fall into one or it enters without you being able to choose.
Yeah, that's true. That too. But I like it for certain instances, I guess. I guess I'm saying they don't get enough love for what they're good for. Like, I like playing them in low-level decks and stuff like that.
They would be even crazier if they had basic types like it stated forest.
Yeah, that would be insane. Like to where you could go fetch for them. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, I sound like I know what I'm talking about a little bit. I have no like, literally, I'm just excited that I can carry on a Magic conversation now. To go from not knowing shit to being able to just have a conversation with somebody that you just met, I feel like an impressive human that like when you were gone, I go, I'm going to talk about the MDFC lands and I'm going to sound really smart. And I was like, I forgot to mention those. And so I was very excited. And now I've blown my whole cover by telling you everything. And I don't know why I do that. Anyways, I'm not a very smart Magic player.
Never heard of it. Mountain. No way.
No way.
Plains. Don't think so. Forest
Island Walk? Absolutely. Island Walk? Yes. I have heard of that. Island walking? Yes. I know exactly what that is. I love having a Simic lover in chat. This is a great. I gotta finish those tokens for everybody so I can drop those off. A little bit. Ultimecia. No. I like using the art cards like flashcards and making myself try to guess which card it is. Is that weird? Well, guys, we only found one other rare so far, so that's good. But I did find a bunch of tokens that I wanted.
It's only fair I have 8 mana on turn 3 and my opponent has 3.
I will tell you that
whatever they do and you get to watch me play the game.
I did fuck myself a little bit learning to play on a landfall deck. Let me explain why. I was spoiled with how much mana I had in my IEC pre-con when I was learning. I learned on that Simic deck, and then I tried to go play something else, and I go, what the fuck is this shit? Where's all my land? Someone help. I don't like this. Where's my lands at? I don't like playing 3 colors. Why do I have 3 colors in this deck? I only want 2, and give me all my lands. It was a shock to my system. Oh! Just like this is a shock to my system right now. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry right now. I'm gonna throw up and cry at the same time. Why is this card in here? It's too soon. I'm gonna throw up.
Love that farewell art.
I'm gonna throw up. It's too soon. It's too soon. I'm gonna feel the tears welling up. It's so good.
How fitting they choose it to be farewell.
Yeah, and what you want to hear the worst part? So the reason I played Final Fantasy is because the Final Fantasy Magic set came out, and I sat there and like a fool. Hey, look at me in the eyeballs, like a fool. I made fun of that Stay With Me card in that art. And I said, this looks so corny. Who would ever want this? I had to get up live on stream and put my foot in my mouth and say, I should have never said those words about that beautiful moment of us flying through the trees in Spira. I regret everything that came out of my mouth. And it's one of the most beautiful cards I've ever seen. It's so crazy going from somebody that knew. So like, also unknown, what's crazy is I never thought I would complete a
heuristic study made me choke like, are you kidding me? I need it immediately.
Yeah, now I understand that. Hey, but to go from, do you understand that when I was little, I saw those Final Fantasy games, they were like 4 discs, and I go, there's no way, even when I'm a grown-up, I could ever beat that game. It's impossible. Like, I genuinely thought I would never play a Final Fantasy game in my lifetime. And so me completing I'm gonna cry talking about it. Like, I haven't even 100%ed it yet, so I don't consider it completed, but me playing and beating my first Final Fantasy game was such a big deal because it's something I didn't think I would ever do in my lifetime. And so now, oh, there's another rare. So now I literally, like, I was watching a Smosh video the other day, and Monet Exchange is a drag queen. She got up and she said, I'm going to get on record and say the best game I've ever played in my life was Final Fantasy X. And she's talking about Shiva. And I was like, I get it. I know this. And I have chill bumps talking about it. Because, like, I've never, like, Final Fantasy is such a big thing that, like, every time so many people talk about it, I never get the reference. And now, like, I get it. It's the best game I've ever played in my life, I think. Like, it's... Are you kidding me? Also, do you know what's another good card? Oron's Inspiration. With the quote on the bottom of it. You can get fucked.
The scene of Yuna doing the sending in Kilika after Sin destroyed it and
no.
she's dancing on the water. Cherish that shit. You made a timeless classic.
No, do you know what made me... the first thing that made me sob in the game? The wedding scene. When she said, I can fly, and then her and Ifrit. I have chill bumps talking about it. Have you seen the promo card? The Yuna promo card? There's a Yuna card with her in her wedding dress. That's probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen in a video game, is a female character saving herself in a situation. She saved herself. She didn't need them. Her and Ifrit flew off into the sunset. One of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Beautifulest things I've ever seen. So good. All of it's so good. Let's go play it again. Let's start it over. Let's play again.
The scene that will always make me sad is the final scene on the airship when she runs to Tidus and falls through him and...
Oh, God damn it, I just finished the game. I'm going to start crying. No. No, the part that chokes me up was Oron. I have to say more than... I mean, don't get me wrong. I cried at Tidus and Yuna. Oh, wait, I got to show you. You haven't seen... So so first of all, Shalinda's one of my favorite characters because they always had her in the middle of shit, okay? They had Shalinda in the middle of the shit storms, and she was like, hey girl, you need a heal? And I was like, sure, Shalinda.
Whistling out to the water.
Oh my God, that. Hang on. So look, I made a Shalinda Belgamine bumper sticker. Because Shalinda, I was like, when I walked into Bavel and Shalinda was like, they're all gone and left me in charge. I go, Shalinda, what are you doing always in the middle of the shit and offering heals, but now you're by yourself and they just left you, Shalinda? Shalinda, they just left you. Shalinda, girl. They just be leaving her in the middle of nowhere. And I went up to Bavel, and then Oron lied to her. She's like, have y'all seen Mika? And Oron's like...
Shout out TikTok for putting a real one on my algorithm. Glad I found you, LMAO.
I'm so excited. I've never been called a real one, I don't think. I'm very excited. I'm not very real. I'm just very strange. But I will tell you, I think it's pretty fun. So I said, guess what? I said, if they're in today's political climate, if anything, Shalinda can get us out of this mess. She gives me heals in the middle of a mountain. It was just so funny because we walked up and Shalinda goes, everybody's gone and I'm in charge. And I go, God damn it. They just always leave you in the middle of nowhere. Guys, we're almost done with this, I promise. That's cool. Yo, magic art is kind of silly, though. It's pretty good. It's pretty good, this art. I do say so myself. Okay. All right. No more rares in there, guys. We have cleansed it of rares. I know you guys were worried. We cleansed it of rares and tokens. And Mahas. I need to go get my thing from the living room too so I can put all this stuff in there so I can start separating the lands and everything into different boxes. Oh, art card. Oh, that's okay. I gotta go through all these too. Okay, so here's the tokens I gotta work on today. I might take a small intermission and eat some lunch and then come back, but I've got to do, so I've got the Timothy's dinosaur cat done. I've got to do his dinosaur. I've got to do Jerry and Mikey's copy. I've got to do Death's secret token that I'm working on. I've got to do Hoffman's token. I've got to do I gotta see if Firewolf sent me the update to the logo to see if I can cut it out on the Cricut. I gotta cut Tommy's logo out on the Cricut, and I've got a lot of stuff to do tonight that we gotta do. So I'm excited. Oh my God, and you know, speaking of Avatar, literally somebody commented on my post in Reddit from in the Final Fantasy X subreddit and said there's no, I forgot what he said, there's no something in Ba Sing Se or something like that. There's no sin in Ba Sing Se, and I was like, now I'm crying.
Hilarious cause girl, what do you mean you're out here in the middle of chaos? It's like she just travels around to talk to Yuna in random places.
Oh my God, I'm so glad you got that reference. I literally was dying at that. Because literally, I said, oh my God, you are definitely were meant to be my friend, because I literally was like, somebody's going to get this so deeply, because literally I go, girl, yeah, I mean, I'll take a heal, but what are you doing out here, Shalinda? On the side of this fucking cliff offering me a heal. Girl, get inside. And then we show up in Bevel, she's like, everyone's gone and I'm in charge. And I go, what the fuck is going on, Shalinda? I'll have to show you that clip. It's hilarious. Whenever I first heard it.
FFX, so I'm equally as happy to be here, LOL.
It's just so funny. Oh, you need to go read. You will be so happy to go. If you go in the FFX subreddit, I posted that video of me crying, and there's like over 300 comments on it now, and it's amazing. It's so funny. It's so funny. But everybody's like, girl, we get it. We've all been there. And they're like, wait till she hears about this game, and wait till she hears about this game. And like, they were also validating. I was like, I'm gonna play X2. They were like, that's great. They were like, it's totally different, but yes, you should play it. And it was just like the nicest response I've ever gotten on Reddit. Usually it's like shite. Usually they're like the most degenerate humans in the whole world. So yeah, I'm gonna print those Shalinda and Belgamine stickers. I'll definitely have to send you one, because I think it's hilarious. So that was my setup during Final Fantasy, was I had this, and then I had this, like that was my face cam. I had the no spoilers, and then I had this underneath me. That was how I played Final Fantasy.
Shalinda, the faith is a lie and the teachings of Yevon are fake. We're destroying all of it. Shalinda be like, okay, I am now the leading ambassador for the new order.
Yeah. I was like, how are y'all not reacting to this? Shalinda's just like, I guess I'm the new leader of the free world. They're all gone. But you know what got me was when Shalinda was like, has anybody seen Meister Mika? And it was just when we saw him mic drop and leave. He was like, I can't take this. I'm going. And then Oron, without a beat, missing a beat, goes, nope, we haven't seen him. And I go, Shalinda has already been through enough. Tell her that he's gone. She's going to be on a wild goose chase looking for Meister Mika. And you, Oron, you've just sent, this woman has been through the trenches. Do not send her on a wild goose chase. I was like, how is she not getting credit? I go, she is in the shit all the time. Literally, Shalinda is one of my top favorites of the game. I love her. I think it's hilarious. And my name is Shelby, so my first 4 letters are the same. I love it so much. I just love her. She's just always in the shit, and she's just always like, girl, do you need anything? I'm here to help. And I'm like, do you need help? Because I'm here. Listen, girl. She's just so funny. I feel like out of all the characters, she took everything in stride. I feel like she took everything in stride.
Did you cry when you discovered near the end that Eren was already gone to the far plane the entire time?
Don't.
The signs were there throughout the whole game.
They were, and now I want to go back and play it. But like, don't even get me started. After I beat Unilesk, which by the way, hey, I don't mean to brag, but I beat Unilesk on the 2nd try. I don't mean to brag. And I beat her without any help. So whenever I would do big fights in stream, I would turn off chat and TTS so nobody could help me. Because there were some people, like strangers, that would come in and they just couldn't help themselves and they would spoil stuff and teach me how to fight. And I go, let me suffer. Like they would want to help me in the combat. And I go, why are you telling me how to beat this person? I need to find out on my own. When you were 10 years old in your room, did you have somebody yelling at you how to beat the game? No. Let me suffer. And they just couldn't stand watching me whack-a-mole stuff. But guess what? I survived. And I did it. I beat the game. And my friends were proud of me. Speaking of, hey, Chino, guess what? We have a new friend.
Is the only one in the game that I still get.
And we're talking about Chino. We're talking about Final Fantasy X. Chino is the other person besides Hoffman that suggested Final Fantasy X to be, and was like, Chino, perfect timing. We were talking about Shalinda. I beat her on the 2nd try. So let me tell you what I did was I charged up all my Aeons before I went to beat her. And so the 2nd time when I went to beat her, I saved my Aeons for the second 2 phases. But I have to say that's one of the coolest fights I've ever seen. The Unileska fight is one of the coolest.
I could make it.
The Unileska fight. So Chino, Unknown Spy, Chino was there whenever I beat the game. He was there when I sobbed through the whole thing. And whenever I found everything out, he was there. I kept saying, I'm not gonna, I haven't cried yet. Are y'all sure I'm gonna cry? And they kept going, just wait. Just wait, you're gonna cry. And I go, are y'all sure? Because I don't feel emotional yet. And then Oron walked up and gave a little, and and then Yuna fell through Titus. It was just emotion. It was too much. It was too much. They kept saying, I said, guys, I haven't cried yet. Are you sure I'm going to cry? And they go, Shelby, just give it a second. And Chino, did I do okay in the fights? How did I do in the fights, Chino? Since you were there, you can vouch for me since you're a Final Fantasy person. I did okay in the final fights, right? I wasn't that bad. I just whack-a-moled a little bit on the last one. But I did pretty well against Jacked and against...
LOL, it was funny she started the sentence with fuck you guys, LOL.
Yeah, fuck you guys. Literally, I go, oh, fuck you guys. Because I could feel it immediately. It was the second that Titus started to walk away.
Praise be to Yevon. And Yuna is like, yes, but please don't treat me so highly.
Yeah.
And Shalinda be like, okay, I am going on my own pilgrimage now. I'll see you in a couple hours down the road.
And then, do you know what meme I think of whenever I would run into Shalinda? I would run into her, and it makes me think of that little clip where they're like, hello, Jackie. That's like Shalinda coming around the corner. Like, she's like you're going through the game, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, Yuna,
you did really well. I watched a few streamers play the end, and you were the only one to get it their first time.
And literally, Yuna goes, Shalinda's like, girl, and like everything's blowing up behind her and everything's on fire. She's like, girl, hey, look, did you need a heal, Yuna? Did you need anything? And it's like, Shalinda, do you need anything? How long have you been out here? Oh, so I forgot to tell you, my sweet baby boy in the crop top that sells me my goods. Don't even get me started on him. Oaku, he's my baby boy. And he's in that crop top and he works hard. He works real hard in that crop top. Okay? I did, and on top of that, I'm telling him, Chino, how before I started playing, remember how I looked at y'all and said, I'll be fine as long as nobody kills my Aeons? And then I had to kill my own Aeons.
If you play X2, you'll probably fall in love with brother that pilots the airship.
You know what?
Works, LOL.
You know what's funny though? They said I'm gonna like somebody named Pain more. They said I'm gonna like somebody named Pain a lot. Cause I love Riku.
LMAO, when you said that I laughed.
Yeah. I was sitting there and that's what I said, Chino. I said, all those motherfuckers were sitting there looking at me going, she's gonna have to kill her own Aeons and we're not telling her. And every time I would look at the chat and go, I need this, and then Chino, and then would go, no spoilers. And I would, ugh.
Pain is one of the girls in the Gull Wings with Yuna and Raku, yeah.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I'm going to make an all-girls team. Sorry. Watch me.
LMAO, yeah, I can see that Pain is cool.
I'm going to make an all-girls team. Oh, wait. And I got to show you this. Look at my cool mat that I have. Screw that chocobo race, though, that I had to get 0 on. Fuck that shit. But it's got diamonds. But you're going to listen, what makes sense? Hey, I'm going to give you a drunk chocobo, and then I'm going to throw dodgeballs and other flying birds at you. Good luck.
When I play X2, I don't even use YRP. I just kill everything with monsters like the Tonbri and a chocobo, LOL.
Oh my god, see, I don't know. I'm going to play X2 next. But I have to say, the chocobo race was infuriating. Oh, Chino, you know what we were talking about earlier? The lightning strikes and the butterflies and stuff. That I'm gonna go back and do. And I have not done any fighting in the Fiend Arena. I've captured a ton of Fiends, but I have not done any fighting in the Fiend Arena. Oh, Chino, do you know what else Unknown Spy did? Unknown Spy, tell him about your sphere.
Okay.
Tell them about the sphere grid that you did, how you had to buy a bunch of, we were talking about sphere grids earlier, and Unknown Spy did like 100% sphere grid, Chino.
Makes me wish you could have seen me do it all, but I could fire up a stream anytime and show you whatever you'd like on that file. I was wondering if you
Oh,
were
I'm gonna go back. Chino,
stuff.
it's ever since I finished it, it's all I want to do now. Like, it's all I think about. Like, I don't want to play X2 until I go back and do a little bit of that. Because, you know why? I want to play Blitzball. I haven't played Blitzball yet. Remember how we have to go back so I can play
like
Blitzball?
200 hours in the monster arena and bought clear spheres and redid the entire grid.
Redid the entire grid. Yeah, he did clear spheres and did the entire grid, Gina. So I'll show you. Hang on. show you.
The one thing I wish I did was collect all the language.
I just got to go. I didn't miss, you know what's funny? Organically, I didn't miss any of the ones, Chino, remember we went and looked up and I didn't miss any of the ones that everybody was worried I was going to miss. I remember, because I'm a perimeter, okay, so unknown. What I do is I would do perimeter checks. That's why I want to go back to, because I rushed through the last areas and I didn't explore them. And I'm 100%, so that's why I have 240 hours, because I walk around. Like, if there was a chocobo track, I would get off my chocobo. If there was a chocobo stretch, I would get off my chocobo, run back, and get all the mobs there. And so I made the mistake of doing that before I could catch everything. And so then, when it was time to catch everything, guys, guess what we're doing? If Tommy gets on here, he's going to shit himself that he's going to get on here and see that I have this game booted up. Oh, and by the way, Chino, do you remember?
LOL.
Chino, do you remember? Chino, do you remember how one day I played Xander. I heard that song started playing in the background, and all of a sudden, all of them go. I just heard a piece of that song, and I was like, how do they even recognize that? I could recognize this song in my sleep now. If somebody played this while I was sleeping, I would wake up from a dead sleep if I heard this song. I could recognize the first 2 seconds of the song at this point. So I get it. I get it.
Haha, it's great.
Okay, so this is the save I want to go back to, I think. This one. Yeah, this is the one before the end game. So this is before I did the end area. So I saved a spot, y'all. I saved a spot. So wait, let me turn down the music a little bit.
Theme is my favorite.
I hate that bug. I saved a spot right before I started end game, so I could go back before I rushed through the end game and go back to my grind file. So that's my end. These are my end game. Wait, I should probably save this real quick. Let me boot this save file up, save it. Let me boot this save file up, save it. Or is this just the end of the game? Does it just save the end of the game for you? No, I can't watch the end of this again. Is it just gonna make me watch the end of the game again?
You know who else is a funny character in X's Buffalo with how he follows dinner around LOL.
Oh my God, don't even get me started on Donna's song. No, not that part. I'm not gonna watch that again yet. I've got to go back to my grind file. I don't like that. I don't like what that was just now.
All over again.
No, I don't accept that. I don't accept that. I'm going to my grind file. I'm not going that close to the end of the game. I'm going far enough away to where it hasn't happened yet. But see, here's the thing is I think I need to, never mind. You know what I do need to do? Never mind. One more time. One more time. Let me skip this. It's not going to let me skip it. We're going to have to, because I want to save this auto save real quick. I want to save this part. So I have another chapter auto save. So we'll just watch this real quick and then we'll auto save it right after. We'll save the auto save and then we'll go back to my other save file. I don't know if that made any sense to y'all, but just. No, I'm not. Never mind. I don't. Never mind. No, no, no. That's no, no. Absolutely not. No, no. Oh.
I don't think there will be a save after this.
Okay. Yep. I made a mistake. It was at a different. I thought it was before the fight. I was wrong. Did you see me panic? As soon as Oron started disappearing, I said, no, no. It was like something was being thrown at me. Like bombs were, I was like, no. Okay, sounds good. Okay, good. Oh, yeah, then I'll just do this later. I'll show you this later. That's perfect. I'll show you that later then. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, I'm going to go eat something real quick and I'll be back. I'm going to set a timer on my watch. And I will be back. Sound like a plan, Stans? Because I've got to finish all that stuff and then we're going to go drop that stuff off. We're going to take a field trip. Okay.